So I wanted to make a build that would easily tear through all players 8 without issues. I hadn't had a build like that for a while, so I threw together this Hammerdin, and turns out he's kicking some ass right now. So this is what we're working with. Alright, so starting off with the stat points here. Strength, obviously just enough to get your gear on, like normal. Dexterity, same deal. I don't think I put anything into dexterity for this build. Vitality, everything else into there. Okay, you can see my resistances are awesome, maxed out. Pretty decent life, right? Even without doing battle orders or anything like that. Now, if we move into the gear, okay, so this build I also point out I'm hitting a lot of the good breakpoints that I wanted to be hitting. First of all, he's awesome just for doing whatever. 174% better chance of getting magic items. I like magic fighting, so that's good for me. Faster run walk, 65%, so it's nice and high. Faster hit recovery. We are hitting a high breakpoint. Well, not the highest, but a pretty decent one anyway. We're hitting our 125% faster cast rate breakpoints, so we're throwing those hammers out as quick as possible. Can't be frozen. So he's hitting a lot of everything, really, that you want. So here, let's move into the gear. Okay, I went Heart of the Oak. This one isn't perfect, but it is just, probably the best weapon choice for a Hammerdin out there. And I had one laying in the stash, so I went with Shackle. Okay, I didn't use COA just because this guy's more just for farming for me anyway right now, but farming players 8 with ease. So I went with the Shackle for the life, the mana, +2 to skills, and then obviously the 74% better chance of getting magic items. For my amulet, I went with Mara's Kaleidoscope. It's just a good overall amulet. Boosts up your resistance even more, 2 to all skills. I have a spirit for my shield. This is a perfect spirit. This one took a while for me to get and make, but when you have it, it's worth it. So 35% faster cast rate, 45% for fire resistance, and then 80% for everything else. So it's huge. This spirit is huge. For my Enigma, okay, or for the armor, I have Enigma. And this is just obvious choice to be able to teleport around. There's no other option there. I use the Archon plate just because it'll have a little bit higher defense, and it's still pretty low. Strength requirement at 103. Sandstorm Trek boots. Okay, so this could be swapped out. But whatever, that's what it's using now. I could put something in there like War Travelers for a little bit more magic find maybe. But for now, that's what we got. I have a Raven Frost for the cannot be frozen. Arachnid's Mesh, okay, obviously 1 to all skills, and then 20% faster cast rate. That faster cast rate is hard to hit, especially at 125. But with that, makes it possible. And I did throw in a faster cast rate ring, okay, just so I can make sure that I'm hitting the fastest breakpoint for it. And Mage Fist as well. So this one, again, just for the faster cast rate, regenerate mana as well, helps a little bit. Now, for the swap, I went with Call to Arms, and then I have a Herald of Zakarum. And this, most of the time people say, that you should have it like this, but I don't think so. Like, I don't see why. Sure, okay, you get a little bit more damage, but come in here, excuse me. You come in here and you're missing now your breakpoints. So my faster cast rate, I'm not hitting 125 anymore, which sucks. So, no, I'm not doing that. We're going back to Spirit, right? Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think, or if I'm crazy, or if I'm missing something. I might be missing something. It's been a long time since I built a Hammerdin like this. Anyway, so in the inventory, I have combat skiller, I got 19 to life, another combat skiller, Annie, torch, and then faster hit recovery, a couple of those in here, mixed in here, and then the rest are lifers, faster hit recovery, Life, 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 life. Alright, so that's the build. So let's take a look here at what I did for the stats. Stats, I really just did a basic Hammerdin. So you can see here, 1 point wonders all the way down through redemption. I put one into these just for the little bit extra passive bonus. And maxed out vigor, because obviously it's going to be a synergy for your hammers. In the offensive auras, same thing, I maxed out just these two down here, Blessed Aim and Concentration. Both are going to help out with that damage for the hammers. Combat skills, maxed out hammers obviously, and everything else I threw into Holy Shield just to kind of make them a little bit more durable, get that chance to block up a little bit more as well. So let me know what you think of the build. I know there's tons of variations of this build. This is the way I like running them right now. I'll throw in some gameplay now, so let's check that out. And let me know in the comments what you think. Peace.